Hello, hello, hello. Welcome on in, welcome on in. How you doing, Sushan? Good to see you. How are things treating you today?
To the killer groove.
Good Lord, what is happening in there?
What is going on? Maintenance again? Okay, we gotta watch out for some maintenance. Alright. We've been playing most of the day, but we're gonna keep on playing anyway. We'll go for a few hours today on stream. Enjoying the weekend? Hey, that's good to hear, man. Did you do anything special? Did you go out anywhere, or were you just kind of relaxing at home and enjoying some peace of mind? Hey, that's wonderful to hear, man. That's probably some of the best ways to enjoy it. Just be at home, relax. You know, unless you really have to go out somewhere, just relaxing at home, and then, like you said, just watching some WoD reviews. That's peace of mind right there, man. It's awesome. Did you like, are you competing for something, or is it just kind of like you're just looking at the WoD reviews for your own personal growth? Oh my gosh. I got bullied in the corner there. This guy. I can't go outside because it's 41 Celsius? What in the world? Or are you in Australia or something? Or I'm either guessing India, probably? It's gotta be like India or something, right? That type of temperature is crazy. Okay, I was gonna say India? Damn, 41. That is crazy, dude. Is that a common thing in this time of the year for it to be that high in temperature? That sounds extremely hot. 41? Nice, got some divinity stones. I'm coaching a bunch of 16-year-old students for their professional game experience. Oh, that's awesome. Dude, big ups to you on that. That's phenomenal that you're using your time to help others. That's a wonderful way to use your gifts. Just to help other people get better at what they love to do. That's awesome, and good for you, brother. I used to do that myself. I used to actually do coaching for Valorant for a little bit, and also Street Fighter, and then I eventually decided to focus in on everything I do YouTube wise full time. And it's normal till June for Indians. Oh man, that sounds pretty hectic though. But hey, like you said, you guys are used to it, so it's probably like another day, another walk in the park for many. That doesn't happen until around maybe end of May, June for us here in Japan. Like once the end of May happens, that's when we start to see your temperature. But like right now, we're still in spring temp, so it's not super hot. It is throwing out a bunch of beams, man. I've watched and played Valo for 3 years, so I have knowledge about the game, and my nephew knows that, so he asked to coach himself, and his friends they made a team. Well, that's sick, man. Again, that's very good of you to use your skills. You know, your God-given talent to help other people and to see them grow. Like that's a really good thing to really make use of, because you're essentially like a teacher, you know. You're not teaching in like a school, but you're teaching in an area that you like. You know, Valorant's the game that you love, so it's really nice to see that you're using your energy in the best way. Oh, okay. Got a good Transcendence Wedge. Not too bad. I actually need these. Oh boy, this is going to be a tricky one. Let's see how much we can get out of this. If I can beat this time mark 7 black sale here, I think we might be able to generate some good income. I'll start leveling up most of my armor. So do you plan to do this coaching thing long term, or is it just kind of like here and there? I'm mostly free on weekends and daily at night, so we play a bunch of scrims. And I give them plays and some mistakes which they did, so they have a college tournament in May, so it can help. Nice, man. That's awesome, dude. Really, truly, I say this from a genuine place. Keep it up. It will actually make you a good amount of money if you stick to it. Since Valorant is such a lucrative game right now, and a lot of people want to get better, I highly recommend sticking to it. Because when I was doing Valorant coaching during my time playing Valorant, I made a good amount. And even when I was playing Street Fighter 6, I was also making a good amount. So definitely keep it up, man. Use that free time to better yourself, like better your coaching skills, whether it be in the communication side, anything that you can do to make your coaching that much better is going to help you tremendously. Okay. So I need more slates or scraps. Okay, what do I not need here? So this we can just get rid of. So bastions I might keep. This we don't need. This we don't need. This we can sell. Okay, so these... I can maybe sell them if somebody wants these. Okay, so this is 120 minion damage, cast speed, but next one already has. I've got this one. This is better. Not long term, but if my nephew wants to be pro, I can be a personal coach for him. That's still great, man. That's really fantastic. It really is. You should definitely continue to pursue that in some capacity. It's gonna definitely bring you a lot of attention if you continue it. Like maybe again, this is just an idea. You don't have to do it, but you could always start a Patreon if you wanted and just like market yourself out there and say, hey guys, I have over this many years of experience playing Valorant, and if you want coaching, just just put up a bunch of fees, and then you go from there. That's what I did, and it helped tremendously, especially if you're still in school and you just need some extra pocket money. You can definitely make a good amount of pocket cash just by doing that. I lose a lot of survivability though. But I have to maybe craft this on my own at some point. I don't have that much FE at the moment, so I'm trying to look for something that's relatively inexpensive without breaking the bank. Like this one would be really good. Holy moly. This is actually, okay, the tooltip bugged out. That almost sold me real there. I told them to practice hard because next year they can register for open qualifiers. Oh yeah, absolutely. And that can be a really good starting point for them too. Because getting into qualifiers early with that experience can be very, very, very good. Okay, this is actually not a bad... It's not bad here. What it's worth? The tooltip refreshing? Hold on. Sometimes the tooltip does not refresh. So I don't want to buy this and it ends up being trash. Because sometimes you look over something and it just refreshes. But this strength is really good. 146 energy shield. Okay, let's grab this for now. I only have 2 elementium. At the very least. So this is already a pretty big increase here. Tier 1 strength is already a good thing. So we just need to get more embers. Save up more FE, we can finish up this helmet. So at least we have a helmet we can work on. So we have that to work on. We have these gloves to work on. Both of which just need some FE and some ember, and we can get some of these guys up. So those two for sure need work. I mean, everything needs work, to be honest with you. But I need to start selling things little by little. Okay. They're pumped up after hearing the new VCT 2027 format. They're like, we are going, whatever happens, we will take this experience. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's the right mindset to have too. You want to go into any type of opportunity with that type of attitude, because that's what's going to really motivate you to play better, and ultimately could even lead you to, a higher ranking, on the tournament ladder. So for them to be hungry and pumped up like that, that's really good. Not letting the nerves get to them, just focusing on getting better. That's the best way to go about it. Just improvement, self-improvement. I'm excited for you, man. I hope you and your nephew actually, get through and find success. Even if you don't, let's say, necessarily get to the top of the rankings, even if you can place like top 10 or whatever, that's still really high, So I hope you guys find success in whatever you do. Just keep the faith and believe in yourself, and you and your nephew and the team will likely find success, be it small or large, Yo, hold on, I had to pause this one. I had to pause for a second. I had to double take to see who that was in YouTube chat. Is that Gramps? Good times though, man. I haven't seen or heard from you in so long. Just wanted to hop on real quick just to say I'm not gone. Hey man, I've been thinking about you all the time, dude. And I really hope that things are going well with you and the family. I just will, you know, I've been so locked in with my work. And so I've been offline most of the time, locked in with YouTube and getting my videos out there, as you probably know. But yeah, man, it's so great to see you again, Gramps. It's always good to see you lock in. And hey man, thank you for the 24 months, dude. 2 years. 2 years of true friendship right there, man. We're gonna have to do another one of those nights where we just hang out together again and play some co-op games, because it was really fun, man. It was really fun playing with you, and I kind of missed that. So whenever there is some free time, just hit me up, because I know you're never gone. I know you're just busy with work, and obviously you got a family to take care of, so don't ever stress yourself, man. I know you're always family to me, and I appreciate you coming through, dropping the 2 years. 2 years, man. Appreciate you. Many more years. Many more years of the friendship, man. I appreciate that. Always glad to see Gramps come through, man. He's been here since Destiny 2, the Destiny 2 era on the channel. Back when I used to play Destiny 2, like hardcore, like I was playing every day, streaming every day. Well, not every day, but I was streaming a lot. Like I streamed Destiny 2 a ton. And it was totally a blast to play with Gramps. It's great. It's just been crazy at work. We have our yearly repair and service stop at the factory. Oh wow, so there's definitely a lot that's going on, huh? Has it been like crazy in terms of stress crazy, or is it mostly just crazy in terms of like a lot of heavy load that you have to work with? This Lunaria boss guy is kind of tough. He spreads his flowers out, and he like, yeah, the AoE is kind of crazy. Yeah, that thing literally just kills me. How much do I have? Okay, you know what? I'll just use these. Start using my token so I don't lose too much of my XP here. Just so I can get to 90 plus. Because he's like the kingpin guy. He's the king boss. Yeah, so these paint strokes keep on hitting me. And I'm like so far away from him too, and he just keeps on throwing them out. Gotta be careful. Alright, let's just keep on I gotta learn this guy's pattern of behavior. He'll throw out, yeah, so he'll throw out like the paintbrush. We might die on this map again, to be honest. I think we only have a couple more continues, so we'll have to be careful. Oof. Damn it, dude. Damn. That's crazy. But that boss is... That's the Lunaria boss, so I gotta definitely get my damage up to clear him out. So I gotta be careful with that one. And I lost a bunch of my beacons for that. No. I know. 12-hour days every day for 2 weeks and planning before that. Sadly, not much time for me or family. Oh, wow. Like I've seen you log in a couple times, but not as frequent as before. Like usually, at least before, you used to be logging in all the time and you'd be playing a lot of games. But I've only seen you like log in a couple times, so I figured that maybe you'd just be pretty tight in terms of your time. I figured it was probably because, you know, family, you're busy with family, but now you're saying that work is taking up more time. Wow. And a 12-hour day sounds like a lot of time that you're putting in. You have like a vacation anytime soon, or? Because then it sounds like a nice vacation would definitely help. If there is one coming up. Okay, so you know what? For the time being, I might not do Lunaria for a while. Not because I'm afraid of the boss, but because I feel like it's better if I level up. I'm just gonna cruise through maps for a little bit. Oh, it's so tempting, man. I love Lunaria so much. This new mechanic is so good, but for the sake of me just getting through the map and leveling up without much hassle, I think this is the way to go. I'll just focus on black sail stuff for now. And just regular map minions until I can sustain myself defensively. Like I said, not so much time over, but I get overtime, so I can save up a nice bit of free time. That's good, man. As long as you find, as long as there will be time at some point when things slow down, man. Just give me a shout, you know. Because you definitely need to get some downtime to just to relax the mind, you know. I'm just glad you came through, dude. I really am. I'm really glad that you decided to come through and give me a holler, despite the busy schedule, you know. It means a lot. No problem, man. No problem. Yeah, I totally understand if you gotta get back to work. Again, I really appreciate you coming through, Gramps. You don't know how much that means to me, dude. It really means a lot to see you come through, so much love, brother. Much love. Yeah, again, give me a ping anytime, whenever you do have the time. You know where to find me, dude. And we can definitely catch up and kind of start from where we left off before, you know? Much love to you, brother. Much love to you. Let's get some more memories, actually. It is always great to see familiar faces. When you're part of the New Frontier family, you get all the love. I appreciate all y'all who come through. Despite your busy schedules and you come through to say hi and everything, that really does mean a lot to me. Normally, for me, I'm a pretty... how can I say this? Like, I normally tend to be in solitude a lot. And it's not... okay, how can I rephrase that? I don't mean it to sound like I'm... like trapped or something. I really do enjoy solitude a lot. And a lot of the times I focus heavily on my content. I focus heavily on myself. I do a lot of, you know, prayer and whatnot. So it is nice to catch up with people that I know and I'm familiar with. I just tend to keep to myself. I guess that's like the best way of putting it. I tend to keep to myself. I don't like bothering people. So people sometimes get worried about me. They're like, "Where are you?" Like I'm always here. I just normally like to be in solitude. I like to really focus a lot. And a lot of times when I'm alone and in silence, I can get things done. Hence why I haven't streamed as much, not because I don't like streaming, but just because I really do love solitude. I love the feeling of being in my studio and just cranking out content and playing these games and helping other people. That's why I love what I do, because I get to make educational content. Like, I'm very grateful to be in the position I am. So what a guy, he didn't even drop anything. I want to see how much more things can drop here via cube. Need to just get a little bit more because I need to work on my slates anyway. So I'm working on two things right now. Before I work on anything weapon wise or just like equipment wise, I want to work on my memories and my slates. Because those are really where your damage numbers can skyrocket. So focusing on that area first. So dwarf is getting actually a bit tough because the dwarf is getting blocked out by the other minions. But once he's dead, I'm gonna knock out this other guy here. He should be dead soon. There we go. Alright, now we can just hard focus on this guy. Knock him out. He keeps on spawning these guys, which makes it a bit annoying. But if I can just... You know what, I'm gonna lead him away from this area a little bit. He's trying to run away now. What a jerk. All that hassle just to run away. You're not running anywhere, buddy. I'm gonna knock you out. I don't think you can get away from me. Holy, it almost knocked me out. Does suck though, because he's just walking away, and the more he walks away, it's leading me farther away from the end of the map, but it's fine. Map is kind of clear anyway, so get him out of the way. Once my damage goes up, we'll be good. I've been focusing so heavily on my defenses that I haven't really given much attention to my offense, despite being in Time Warp 7. Feel like my defenses just needed to be locked in because I know what I'm basically preparing for, and if my defenses are not there, then I'm just gonna get slammed. Especially if I want to get to Time Warp 8. Oh, there you go. Nice FE drop. So while this might be taking me a bit longer, that's fine because I just wanted to make sure that my actual stats defense wise can carry me through. That was one of like the biggest mistakes I made in the past. Is he dead? No, not yet. He's still not dead yet? There you go. I was like, dude, how are you not dead yet? Okay, he dropped a good ton, so I can go back now and actually run the cube. All right, what do we get? Okay. War cry, projectile, no. So none of these are good. But I will take the purple. I want to see how much they cost. These are not that great. Okay, so we'll do Black Sail 2. Because if this can drop me really good stuff, the boss is going to probably be really annoying to fight, but we're going to have to really lock it in. But I should be guaranteed a Void Sea Invitation here, and those right now are going for about 10 FE per pop. So if I can get a good, maybe, you know, 1 or 2, that's a good 20 FE that I can use to upgrade some of my armor. And then I also need memory scraps too, so if I can beat this boss, I can get a ton of scraps. So typically when I'm leveling, this is just one thing I always like to do is once I get to high time marks, I tend to focus heavily on 2 specifics at a time. So knowing that hair memories and slates are very important when it comes to leveling, I always pick Black Sail and Cube as my 2 go-to options. I'll sometimes put in God of War just to kind of speed through maps and get to a point where I'm comfortable. So right now, I'm trying to just focus heavily on getting all of my slates up, all of my hair memories to a good point. That way my damage numbers can just remain consistent while also continuing to level up my defense. Alright, so this is going to be a bit of a challenge, but let's see. Let's see how much we can get off of her. Yeah, it's going to be a while. Because her health isn't going down as fast. She's pretty tanky in Time Ward 7 if you don't have enough DPS to knock her out, she can be tanky. Normally I can knock this girl out, but right now, again, I've been focusing so heavily on trying to stay alive most of the time with defenses. This climbing, I think most players who are relatively unfamiliar with Torchlight Infinite, they oftentimes spec into a lot of damage, but then they get bodied before they even hit time mark 6. So a lot of players, surprisingly enough, get knocked out and get stuck even at time mark 5, and they don't know like how to get beyond that. And it's likely because they focus so heavily on the offense, but then not really focus on their defenses. And so by the time they get to time mark 5, the enemies are just like hooking them. I think we should be okay here. This is a slow pace for this one. I need to rush it. My goal for this build is to get to time mark 8, or at least get to profound, and then once I get profound I should be able to stop, and I might re-roll. I might do an Erica 3 run, but we'll see. Because last season I did Erica 3 and she was super fun for me. But this season she got nerfed a lot, so don't know if I'll do her. I might do Rosa 1 and do a ground shaker build, but we'll see. We will see. Or I might just re-roll and do Moto 1 again, and we'll just probably do another minion instead. I'll probably go with Phantoms or something. We'll see. We'll see how things pan out. Oh my gosh. So it gets even harder because as she spawns more minions in, I have to take care of all the minions first. So this is where things can get a bit annoying. But if we can just focus on her for a little bit, it'd be nice. And normally my minions will follow me wherever I go, so I'm trying to position myself toward her, but not always easy when you've got these minions just chasing you down. She's at half health now anyway, so it should be alright. Slow and steady. Might take forever, to be honest. Might take longer than usual because, again, by this time I should have already like deleted her, but it's fine. Just as long as we're knocking her health down, little by little, we will win. At least now we know that before we do more black sale, I might have to level up my damage. Very doable, but just it's gonna take a lot longer than I anticipated. Yeah, so every time like every time one batch of enemies die, another batch comes in, making it once again a bit annoying to deal with because I have to constantly reposition and then also ensure that my boys, my brawlers can get in there and do the job. I'm trying to like also position them in a way where they can all get hit. So when she's getting punched, everyone else is getting punched in the mouth. Like this. Like that right there is not bad. But the problem is that when they're all spread out, that's when it becomes an issue. Okay, not too bad. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Where the heck is she? There's so much going on, I don't even know where she is. Oh, there she is. Oh, my first death. It's fine. Got trapped in a corner there a little bit. I know this. Oh, how much more do I have now? 3 attempts. Okay, I can't die anymore. I have to lock in. I don't want to lose this opportunity because I have a feeling this drop is going to be really good as far as like what I need, scrap wise, hero drops, memory drops. So I don't want to lose out here. Well, the refresh of mains is kind of sucky, but okay, 2 more chances here. Just get in her face, dude. Mainly the big boys, like the big body, not the big body, the bigger enemies that block a lot of the damage. Gotta stay on her face. Stay there, dude. Okay, we're getting there though. Trying to stay as close as I can without letting my Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, more of them. More of them spawning is never a good thing. Come on, man. Stay with me here. Where's she at? Alright, so note to self. I think for now, to play it safe, I think I'll not play Black Silk for a while until I have enough resources to sustain this battle, because this is taking much longer than I anticipated. So I think running Cube alongside what else can I run though? It's the only thing. Ooh, that was close. Okay, she is almost dead though, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay. Are we getting her down? She's almost done. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Just a little bit of extra. Oop. Guys are just starting to cluster together too much. Come on, boys. Punch her out. She's right there. There we go. Alright, that took so long. Normally, I'm in there and out there. But, like, again, this is... Ooh, okay. What did we get here? Purple. Okay, memory thread is good. I didn't drop what I wanted though. But I could probably sell this. What's we drop here? Nothing. Okay. So I was really looking for a void seal or a void invitation, but that did not drop, unfortunately. And then this has attack speed, but I don't need cast speed, so I'm gonna just put that onto the market. That for like 1 FE here. See if anybody decides to bite that. And all these just are not selling, so I'm just gonna remove them. Surprisingly enough, they just don't sell. So rather than keeping them there, I'm just gonna remove most of them, and then that way just delete them, use them as resource. What the heck? There we go. No! Okay, there we go. So we'll keep these for now. These, okay, this one we can delete. Get some actual scrap for this. This one I don't think we'll use anymore, so we can just delete for now. Get back some actual scraps to utilize. So that in mind, let's see if we can level up or whatever we have here. Alright, so this one's got armor, so I can armor stack. Keep me defensive, but I think we'll go... Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. So this... Oh yeah, here we go. So I'm going to actually put this on now. So we can swap this off, install this, and just go crazy now. So now we're at exactly where we were before in terms of our actual stats. Okay, this one was 60%. And we had some skill area, which we might lose, but that's not going to really do much. What we have here is better because we have crit damage and attack block chance. So I think that's even better for us. And then we can just continue to stack armor. More armor means we can survive. Or we can probably go into more movement speed for now. Yeah, we're actually closer to getting our affix fixed up here. And then we can delete this and we can get more back. So now we're looking better. We have at least one gold, and then we can continue to work on our purples. So let's delete this now. Make this all back. Wonderful. Okay, so now we can work on buffing our armor up. Because more armor just means we can live. And then movement speed, we can get that up as well. Okay, so we're almost at level 20. Now we just need to get some more rare versions. And then we can level up. Let's level up more of our minion damage. Perfect. Yeah, so more minion damage is good. Get this to max at least. Perfect. Okay. So now at least we're doing better than before. So now we just need to get, now what's more important is just equipment. So we already have some armor here that we can maybe level up with on our own, but we just need to get more embers, and embers cost so much. They're not dropping for me. Okay, so because normally embers would come from here, and I've already got that maxed out. We don't seem to be having any luck with embers so far. And then black sail. So I'm thinking if I do black sail, continue with it, because I want to go into Arcana eventually. But I know for a fact that in the state that I'm in right now, Arcana is going to be challenging. What's a good FE? Beacons I can most likely farm in. Getting beacons could actually be good to sell. And that can help me sustain for a while, but it's kind of boring fast to do that. So yeah, Nightmare I would like to do, but also Nightmare can be very taxing at the same time. Vorax, you know what? Honestly, I can maybe do Vorax. But Vorax enemies are so annoying. Vorax enemies are so annoying, but I have the pet for Vorax, so I know if I do Vorax, it'll be so good in terms of FE drops. And I can probably get embers on top of that without having to worry too much. But man, running into those dumb enemies in the beginning, running into those enemies, the Vorax enemies, can be really, really annoying. But let's see, what do we have? So this, okay, so left hand side is a guarantee that it's active. And what's this? Okay, so drop quantity. Okay, so you got so scavengers are usually really scavengers are kind of crazy. Okay. At the same time, it infects monsters enough with one stack of light 4x. Oof. Okay, this is basically adding the extra difficulty. And what's this over here? Drop quantity. Okay, so drop quantity, drop quantity, drop quantity. Okay, 20% chance for one group of Vorax monsters to appear. What's this? 40% chance. And so they're more tanky. Okay. And then there'll be... Okay, so you can indicate them on the map. Gotcha. Okay. So basically on the right hand side is makes them tankier, but you get a higher degree of drop quantity. Well, considering that we have the pet for this, so I feel like going into Vorax would be a good way of generating a lot of FE, because in last season I got so much FE from just playing Vorax. You know what? That is what I will do. So I need 24. Because Black Sail has not been the most lucrative, admittedly. So let's go with that. Where are my winding keys? 24. I don't want to use up too much of my winding keys because they are pretty important when it comes to all this stuff. So we sell this. So long, Black Sail. We'll come back to you later. So yeah, let's go Vorax, dude. It's gonna be a challenge, but I'm willing to take the challenge because I know that Vorax it pays out so well. And I have the pet, so I might as well use the pet here. Okay, so this guarantees are in the map. Let's see. This is drop quantity. So do I want Scavenger? Scavenger is actually kind of legit. Scavenger is kind of nice. Even though Scavenger is going to be annoying to deal with, I'd rather have Scavenger because he is so good when he drops things. But he takes... Oh, he takes less damage. But it's probably worth it though. I'll take the challenge here. Okay, and we have one extra that we can maybe put into cube here. There we go. Okay. Alright, so now we got Vorax leveled up. Means... Okay, so next round it'll probably switch up. I also need more beacons, which I can most likely refresh now. Yo, what's up, Lek? Have you unlocked some modules for Moto? No, I'm basically for Moto, or at least for modules, you have to hit, I believe it's profound. So I don't have this node active yet. So unfortunately I don't have any modules. I have to beat Traveler, and once I beat Traveler, I'll have these 2 Prime Stars, then I can unlock it. And that'll give me a chance to get modules, but for now, the only way I can obtain them is through the trade shop or through trade. And they're pretty expensive, at least for the one that I'm looking for. Like these modules, like right now I'm looking to use a Trog, and Trog costs a lot. He's already like 1,000 FE, 400 FE, and then of course, depending on what actual protocols they have, it's gonna most likely be even more expensive. So like Energy Shield, Knockback Protocol, Earth Shatter, like there's so many good nodes on Trog, but most of these modules are really expensive. Some of them are definitely cheaper, but the one I'm looking for is the Trog General. That was my goal for my build, was go Trog. Now this one has... How much is this one? This is 8,000. This has so many... It has so many nodes on it. And there's so many, dude. There's so many modules I want to try out at some point. Like I want to try out the Ichi Storm. I want to try out the Winged Amber Beast, Punisher. Like there's so many different ones I want to try, but they're all really expensive. And I imagine no one even has Punisher yet, do they? Oh no, there's there. Okay, level 90. So there is Punisher here. Yeah, Trog is what I'm looking for. So it'll be a while. Why do you prefer Moto 1 over 2? Moto 1 to me just feels a lot more like he's comfortable to play. Your minions, they're really just punching bags for enemies, and if you stack into life, they basically just don't die. And so you can just stand behind your minions and just watch them beat everything up. Whereas with Moto 2, everything has to blow up. Like you're essentially taking Moto 2 and all your minions and blowing everything up around you, which I don't really care for. I like when my minions are on the field and just doing things. Like more active, I guess you can say. Okay, so a reset. When there's more activity, I have more fun. blowing things up all the time doesn't really appeal to me. As far as minions, like the self-destruct thing. To me, this is just so much more fun to just like watch my minions do things. I especially like the big brutes, like the big broody type. I like the big brawler type of minions. Yeah, I've been using Moto 1 for the past couple seasons. And I just enjoy him a lot. He's just very, very comfortable to play. He's very straightforward. Like, to build him, he doesn't take that much to understand. Like, once you get a good grasp of how he works, he's very straightforward. You just stack into armor, stack into whatever attribute you need, whether it's strength or int or both, and then stack into minion damage, some attack speed. And that's pretty much it. Nothing too crazy. Not very complicated. It's just very, very simple. Yo, Liam with the raid. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. Shout outs to Liam. What's up, man? How you doing, brother? Welcome on in. Welcome, Raiders. Hope y'all had a good time over at Liam's Sanctuary. Shout out right there. Where are you playing, Liam? Let's get out of the way. Another community member, Wild Zenny. Oh, there we go. More FE. You're playing Soul Frame. Okay, nice, man. How's that been treating you recently? So this guy is tanky as a mother. Yeah, I'll see if I can actually... see if I can actually knock this guy out. This Borax monster is annoying. He's always annoying, but I must do it. Maybe I just lower the amount of tankiness on them. But I did put the scavenger on. Maybe I should have just waited until I got more DPS for that. Just had a new Prelude drop. Was checking it out after my night shift. Nice. Kind of tired, so didn't do too long. Yeah, I feel you, man. As long as you had a good time playing the new Prelude. Was it worth your time, at least? Well, what matters. As long as you're having fun, that's the most important criteria. Okay, if this feels too tough, I might lower the degree of tankiness on these guys. Just dipped my toes in there, picked it back up after some sleep. Would you say it was worth? Like, is Soul Frame really feeling like the game you want it to be, or do you think it still needs some work? Loving it, but still needs some work. Yeah, it's kind of the impression I got too when I was playing, or at least when I played. I haven't played that in a long time, but back when I did, yeah, I definitely felt like it needed some fine tuning. Uh-oh. You know what? We'll probably just skip this map for now. Let's go. Okay. Okay, so maybe we tone down. I really want to do scavenger, but if that's gonna cost me in terms of how much I can invest, because this is gonna, yeah, because they're gonna be taking less damage, so I might have to. Oh, but the drop quantity is so good though. For every one scavenger defeated, the quantity is so high. Damn, man. Do I really want to go with this, though? Or do we just go with this? Drop quantity. Do I just confirm it for now and just farm? Maybe we just do that. I need how much? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, you know what? Let's do a couple more maps and let's test it. Let's rather than hastily making that choice, let's just wait a bit. I have a few invite keys knocking about too. Yeah, hopefully you're able to distribute them, man. I'm gonna go hit some nicotine. I'm gonna lurk for a bit. Hey, no worries, man. No worries, dude. I appreciate the raid again. Thank you to all the raiders who've come through Liam's stream. Appreciate you, as always. Yeah, man. Go grab your nicotine, relax, enjoy your evening, or I guess day. Wait, right now it's 5 p.m. so it's probably morning in the UK now. We're getting close to morning-ish. I always get time zones messed up, man. Time zones always get me confused. There's just so many. What's this guy doing? Oh, there's an enemy there. I didn't realize. Okay, Sluggy is gonna be a bit of a hassle. I really want to see, okay, yeah, if anything, this is probably a good thing that I'm doing, because I want to see what the Vorax changes are about. This might take me a bit longer to clear the map, but for the most part, I want to see if the Vorax changes are of any real merit. Because last season, like I said, Vorax last season was insane. If you wanted FE, Vorax was the way to go, man. You can just generate FE like crazy. I was making like thousands of FE last season. So I think they've changed some of the cards in Vorax. So that's good. So if I can really get that down, should be crisp. Yeah, these guys are pretty tanky though, I'm not gonna lie. So I might have to avoid the additional -20 for now. So skip out on Scavenger for the time being and just work on getting to the vials. That's really where most of the merit comes from. The Scavenger, of course, is crazy good. Excuse me. Because if you kill Scavenger in the maps, he can drop a crap ton of stuff, but if I can't really get through maps as quickly as I would like to, then I'm probably going to have to sacrifice that for now until I'm comfortable enough to have him on the map consistently. And I also got to do more snow. I love the snow canvas as well. I got to do that soon as well. Nice. Yeah, so after this one, we'll tone down on the Borax. Like, we're able to kill the monster, so it's not like we can't do it. It's just it takes a bit longer than usual. And Overwhelm, man, Overwhelm I'm kind of sad about, because Overwhelm, like, I kind of enjoyed, but I think they nerfed it a bit too much. Doesn't really feel as good. I'll have to do some more Lunaria once I get these guys out of the way. It's way too many enemies here. Just a barrage. Alright, here we go. So I was able to at least fight the boss in Lunaria a couple times and get a feel for what it's like. That boss is not a it's no joke. The boss is pretty hard. At least with Cube, I feel like I have a chance against these bosses. Uh-oh. I had to get out of there, dude. I was so stuck. Whole place was just a mess. Oh no, this is the guy I'm afraid of. The dog, he was the killer. He was the one who really just... He caused so much havoc last season with Vorax. And if he's tanky, oh my gosh. Oh no. Alright, this map is really annoying because it's so narrow. There's very little space for it to move and navigate. Maps like this I'm not really a fan of. Especially with Moto, because with Moto I need to have like a lot of space to move around. So unfortunately I'm going to have to just bypass this map and just fight this boss and get out of the way. It's just not fun playing in narrow maps. And that's why I like the minions, because I can just sit in the corner and as long as I'm not really pulling the attention away. Well, actually they shouldn't, because the reason why I use the rock summon or the rock magus is because it taunts the enemies, so it takes the attention away from me. Well, let's see if I can sell that. Okay, what do we got here? Affliction, max life energy is more defensive. I don't think I'm gonna really be using that. Okay, so I don't know. Oh, let's see. Let's peep what I've currently got. Let's try to improve what we currently have. So this is Magus. Alright, so minion damage. Okay, this one's got minion damage, so let's actually level this one up if we can. There you go, that's not bad. Minion damage. More minion damage. Sentry damage I don't care about, so that's a miss, but I'll take the 18. I'll take the 18%. That's 27% plus the 18 here. That's crispy. Okay, that's not bad. Well, let's go for this one. Let's see what we got here then. Minion damage. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, I'll take the attack and cast speed. I'll take it. Focus speed is also not bad. Alright, we're out of here. That's actually pretty good. I will definitely take those. That's a huge win right there. Okay, so let's just try and sell whatever we don't need again. Wish we just had beacons. Or more beacons that dropped. I'll sell this for like 1 FE if somebody else wants that. We have 4 FE currently. Okay, I'll sell these. Let's see if anybody wants these. Ice Pulse. What's the price check on this? No one's buying them. No one's buying them. No, no one buys these things. No, they're not as popular. Last season it was a different story though. I'll just put it for a 1 FE then, see if anybody wants it. So once I get time mark 8 drops, those beacons are gonna start really being more lucrative. Alright, so now at least we have a little bit more damage to work with because of the actual slates. So that's good. Can I actually crack anything else? Okay, this is really of no value to me. Let's sell this. I wonder if hold on, I wonder if there's a better version of my interlock soul here. Let's see. Anything better? Anything oh yeah, here we go. That's what I'm saying, corroded. So this is costing me, okay, so 11% more damage. How much do I have? 4? Let's see if I can get a discount here. This one is 4% more. 32%. 19? Really? No, I was about to say that thing did not load up correctly. I was about to say, like, what? You have to always double check. 1.5. 2.4. Honestly, this is a 2.4. It's not too bad. Okay, we sold something. 2.1, 2.4, 2.6, 2.4. Thing is just jumping all over the place. Okay, this is 2.9, 2.7. Okay, I'll get this one. This one costs 2. And I'll just put that on for now. And we sold this. So someone bought the shard. And then we can just put this one on for now. Okay. And then we'll eventually get a corroded one at some point. I guess I'll just sell the one I've been using for so long. Literally, I've been using this from the very beginning. That's crazy. From the very beginning of the campaign up until now, interlocking is so good for minions. Just super solid all around. Just a consistent tool. I can probably buy another one, but I'm gonna wait. I don't want to use up all my FE. I've used 2 now, so I gotta try and get some really good value out of this. My beacons are depleting. Oh, you know what I should do? Hold on. You know, I'm gonna check and see what kind of boots are there for Final Bastion. Because Bastion are a good pair of boots as well. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had to change my Vorax thing. It's fine, I'll do it after this then. But I do not want to deal with extra tanky Vorax monsters. I'll just bypass Scavenger for now. It's not like I need to have them. It's just additional drop quantity, but it's not like super imperative that I have them. It was more of me just wanting to take advantage of some additional potential FE drops. Okay, what is this? Oh, this is Snowboard Kids. I was like, why does this sound familiar? Okay, hold on a second. Let me just change my playlist a little bit. Let's see. What do we put on here? Put on some Street Fighter. So I'll loop the playlist. There we go. All right, now we can vibe out. Alright, so now the question is, what do we want to put in? Minion damage is always good, but I do want to get some sealed mana comp. Getting some sealed mana comp means I can actually start working on getting what I'm looking for. Yeah, let's work on this, because this is going to be so 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94. So around level 94, we can get some of this. Okay. Yeah, let's work with this. Let's get some sealed mana comp in there. Damage wise, we can work on later. And I also gotta get my prism. We don't even have a prism yet. We have to make sure we max out everything here. Let's see. Anything I don't need here? No, we don't want to get rid of this. Dude, the new UI layout is so much better. Really like it. Okay. Okay, so this is fine. Aura effect is fine. I need to get maybe this one later, but I think we'll be fine for the now. Okay, I actually blocked my way. What a jerk. I'm out of here, man. I'm not gonna stay in that room for too long. I gotta move. Starweave, that's a new one. I just like the musical notes. Like, dude, I love this season so far. Lunaria has been like really good. Oh, we finally got some lunar dust. That's our first lunar dust drop. Perfect. Holy, I almost got steamrolled there. Yep, got steamrolled. It's fine though. Yeah, I probably should not use up too much of my... I don't want to use up too much of my continues. So I don't mind losing some XP right now, but I'd rather get to level 90 first and then we'll stop using them. Okay, I'll just get this out of here. What? What just killed me there? What the heck was that? I just took like so much damage for nothing. Like, what the heck? Alright, kill these guys. So those crude dusts you'll want to collect because that's what's going to allow you to modify some of your hero memories and turn them into Crescent Moon or renewed memories as they call them. So I need to start collecting those a lot more, which means I'm gonna have to farm more. Oh, the Malice. Okay, Malice could potentially drop something good here if I can kill him. Malice tends to drop quite a bit of items. There's a chance he can drop a Desire Core, which is nice. Which reminds me, I should probably use... I'll probably use the 8. I'll use the 8 that I'm going to be taking off of Vorax, and I'll put it onto this. And potentially get a Desire Core drop, because those are selling for good prices right now. And that can help me to get some FE generation. That's not bad. But that on top of Vorax should give me enough. And Lunaria. But those 3 alone should be enough to net me some good value. Yeah, my minions are not dying though. My minions are just not dead. They can take all the hits they want, they just don't die. Look at this, I can just be, oh never mind, I was gonna say I can be all the way over here and the enemy just can't touch me. As long as the attention is away from me, as long as my Magus keeps on taunting him, I can just AFK for a little bit. But I gotta be careful. Okay, so I'm gonna fix my pets after this. Make sure I have Vorax active. Take a break from Nightmare. But I think that's what I actually put on my pet. I have to double check actually. Oh, okay, nice. So you dropped a lot of Divinity Stones. Perfect. That's what we need actually. Some good Div Stones. Level up our slates. Ooh, that was a close call. Good grief, I almost got cooked. Uh-oh. These are the guys that are annoying. This is what killed me in Vorax last season. These swordsmen. These guys are so dumb. These guys can literally end your whole entire career. So that's why I want to tone them down, because if I don't, they can just erase your entire life in an instant. These guys are just blocking like crazy. Stop blocking. Okay, so this guy I can definitely knock out. Okay, let's try and kill off all these guys, and we'll kill off this one. This Vorax enemy is not that bad. He just leaves a bunch of bombs in front of you. So it can be a bit annoying if you're not ready for it, but if you know what's coming, it's not that bad. Yeah, let's just lead them away from me. I'll focus on them. Oh, I got it in too deep there. He'll just keep on going until the boss. This enemy just does not stop. He'll just keep on walking forward. He doesn't even have any care in the world. He'll walk right into the boss room. Which is what he's about to do, pretty much. Hopefully we can kill him alongside the boss. Come on, man. Don't go back outside. You're here. Die! Don't go anywhere. There we go. Done. Alright, now we can fight the boss. So yeah, I think if we remove the 20%, it'll be easier for me to take that guy out. 20% damage reduction is massive on those Vorax enemies. They are so tanky. Even without the 20%, they're a bit tanky, but minus 20 is crazy. No way. Okay, one more attempt. Or I position myself for that too. Okay. Like we can save actually. We'll save our cube stuff. Alright, so let's not forget. Let's do our pets first. Let's get the pet stuff out of the way. Okay, so yeah, we did Nightmare, but we're gonna change that. We're gonna go and we're gonna put in... Oh, hello. Oh yeah, I forgot Chonky. He is donezo. Happy Chonky, actually I can get some of my stuff. And he drops a lot of flame fuel, but we'll just go with Shelly. Whoa, what the? It showed some skin on that turn. Gotta be careful with that. We got double. So we got Lunaria, we have Shelly, and then we have another one. So Melancholy pretty much adds more value. Because I have Lunaria drop quantity with Avatar, and then I also have Melancholy Cyan. Now we have your girl, so... Holy moly, she turned around a bit too much. So now, with that in mind, let's go here. We need to get... How much? We need to remove 8, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so remove 8. At least we now know in terms of... We now know how much damage Vorax does in terms of the scavenger, or the additional damage reduction. So remove all this. And we'll just activate Vorax. That way we can just get the vials. Because otherwise we can do drop quantity. This is just more chance for them to appear. Nah, okay, so we'll just have it active. And then cube. Let's put this, so 1, 2, 3, 4. This one gives me the divine cores, right? Your desire cores, yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so minus 30 additional desire crystal drop quantity, which is not that bad. So there's a 1% chance. This one gives me 20% chance, so a 21% chance. And again, these cores are going for a good amount right now, so I'm gonna activate that. And as far as embers, once we get embers out of the way, actually maybe we can just buy them. Yeah, you know what, maybe I can just buy embers, because they're going to eventually drop once I get more FE anyway. So I'll take the 7 off. So take 7. Yeah, we'll remove the... So this is usually early, like from time mark 1 to time mark 6. This is actually pretty good to use, but now that I'm at time mark 7, I want to try my best to get as much value as I can here. So put this here. This just guarantees cube all the way. And then I believe this one gave me Divinity Slate. And this is the craving. Oh yeah, that's right. So this means I can re-roll, right? Oh yeah, and then desire crystals. So I get how much less? 30% less desire crystals. Which is not the best thing in the world, but... And this is greed, which means I can roll the dice and get an additional... Get a potential to win higher. Or do we just go primarily for consuming less crystals? 1, 2, 3, 4. We consume less crystals. That's 3. Or what can we go into here? 1, 2, 3. We can just do more drop quantity for now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I could probably just do more drop quantity for the time being. Yeah, we'll go with this for now. So now we got Cube, Lunaria, and Vorax, which is fun. And now we have no more beacons, dude. How much are times 7? Does he even sell the T7s here? I don't think so. I think he only goes up to time mark 6. Alright, no he does. Okay, so 7. What did I want? Who do I want to beat first is the question. Okay, so we gotta beat Glacius. Okay, we need 3 here. So I'll buy 2 more on Glacius. I should buy 3 for now. Okay, perfect. So we'll beat Glacial first. And we'll keep on moving. And we're gonna slowly but surely work on our defenses and get our armor stacking up. Alright, let's go, boys. Let's run through the map. Hopefully now it won't feel as bad because the Vorax monsters won't feel so tanky. But I still have to be extremely careful. The heck are these guys doing here? Oh my gosh. Okay, 192. I can't afford to take too much. I don't want to lose out on all my checkpoint ships. Okay, good beacon drop. It's about time. Wait, how come Vorax didn't show up? Oh, I might have to refresh the map. I guess once I make changes, I have to refresh the map. Oh yeah, this is a different map. That's why. This is glacial map. Anytime you go to a different map, and the map, if that map contained your old void chart layout, it'll just keep it the same. It'll keep the old one, but not your new stuff, which is why Vorax isn't here. So I'll have to refresh this map, which means I have to beat all the nodes on the map, and then it'll refresh. Alright, this guy's gonna be a hassle, but we'll beat him anyway. Now it's time to generate some FE. I'll take some deaths. It's not a big deal if I die to time mark 7. It's just a normal procedure when it comes to Moto 1. You're gonna die a lot. Compared to other builds, Moto 1 takes a bit longer to kind of generate momentum. But once you do lock him in, he becomes a threat, like really, really deadly. You just have to put time into him. And I think that's probably why people don't use him as much, because a lot of players just want to get that quick fix of instant damage. So that's why Erica 1 and Rosa 2 and a lot of the other like high DPS units are always commonly used. But the payoff will be much, much higher down the road if you just stick to a Moto 1. Which is why I don't give up on them. Erica 3, I was cruising last season though. Erica 3, I was cruising through last season. Got to Profound quite fast with Erica 3. And then she got nerfed, so... Damn it, dude. You guys are hitting a lot harder than I thought. Now this is kind of dead. There you go. Oh, got a crow's plume drop. That's good. Oh, one more attempt at the map. That's not good. Alright, I gotta lock in. Crow's plume is actually a good drop, though. Okay. Yeah, we spent too much time on that one guy. I wanted those slates so bad. I want the divinity slates so I can actually level up my slates. I was really thinking of leveling up my crit though. But I guess once I hit level 90 that can happen. Maintain my high crit multiplier. Because our crits are hitting like 1.7 mil, 1.8 mil. If I can just really increase my crit, should be nice. I actually like fighting the malice enemies because for Moto 1, they're relatively slow. I think the one type of enemy that Moto tends to struggle with are enemies that are really, really fast. You have to constantly be kiting. It's one of the things that Moto 1 has to really work on. Like anybody who wants to play Moto 1, definitely working on how to kite is important because enemies who are very, very fast will likely want to just delete you, and they can. So you got to be mindful and position yourself. Okay, I could do Lunaria right now. Let's just try and get some of these guys out of the way. I'll just do 6 for now. Normally I like to do more than 6, just to increase the chances of getting better drops and higher rarity drops. But we'll just play it safe for now because I want to just level up. More about experience gain than anything at the moment. My dudes are attacking so fast. Holy. Where the heck is the boss at? I might just bypass these guys. There you go. So this was another module I was thinking of using because this automaton is so freaking good in terms of its damage, and it can potentially one-shot people. Like if it can one-shot me, it can one-shot enemies no problem. Like that body slam that it does, or ground slam, it's so good, man. That thing deletes so many players if you're not careful. And I'm talking like even experienced players get killed by this thing. Because if you're not careful, those spikes on the floor, if they drop, they can knock you out. Like that. Almost killed me there, but luckily it did not. Damn, these guys are waiting for me at the gate? Holy moly. Oh. But yeah, this map still has Black Sail active, so... Alright, what do we get here? Max life. Nothing good here. No, nothing good. We're out of here. I'll just leave them for now. They're not that great. Potential sellers, but nah. Don't think anyone's gonna buy those right now. Oh, do I take a chance? Do I take a chance and roll on the... Yeah, this is for cube. Do I take a chance here? Go for a 10 pull? No, I'll wait. I'll wait. If I wait just a few days, we can get a free one. No need for us to rush. This guy again. Not gonna lie, I might skip this guy. Kind of tanky. I'll just run through the map for now. Try and get to level 90 as fast as I can so I can unlock more of my slots for my slates. And this is why I like the brutes more than I like the other minion types, is because any of these guys that you see with shields, they are very annoying to deal with. And if you have your spider tanks or whatever, it can be a bit tough to deal with because you have to shoot through that shield and it's not very easy to do. You have to basically run around the enemy. But with the brutes, they just punch through it. It's like Overwatch. Like Reinhardt puts his shield up. Like, nah, buddy. I just use Ramatra and just counter him, just punch through his shield. These guys are waiting. Look at them. They're just waiting. Itching to get inside the ring. They want a piece of your boy. Nice. Only have 5. We're out of here. Alright, it's a couple more. One more to fight the boss. Oh, wrong way. I'm trying to gather most of them together just so I can get value. Knock out more of them in a quicker succession. That's why I picked God of War earlier as one of my nodes or void chart options, is just so I can run around fast and then just bring more enemies closer to me and then let my brutes just deal with them. And that was what allowed me to level up really fast. Just bring them into a big cluster and just watch them all get pummeled. But now, time mark 7, I gotta be a bit careful. Still useful, but not as potent. Ooh, we got some LFE here. I'll take that. It's unlocked. And I love Lunaria for that too, because Lunaria, you can choose if you want to fight the minions or you can just keep going. So it's very, very nice. It just reminds me a lot of Legion from Path of Exile, where you can kind of choose if you want to just like get more resource, get more value. So fun, man. Love Lunaria. Definitely my favorite mechanic in the game by far so far. Without question. Very straightforward, very, very easy to understand. And you don't have to really overinvest. You can really just go in, get value, and then dip. Not to mention you get increased movement speed too if you clear and you pick up one of the nodes, you can get some movement speed as well. Oh yeah. That was not what I was anticipating. Let's keep moving. And this boss can be a nuisance. So once I get higher DPS, this boss is dunzo. If you leave this boss alive for far too long, this is what happens. All this dumb AoE comes out. And it's just really annoying. These beams start hitting you out of nowhere. Yep, just like that. How much do I have now? I gotta check and see how much I actually have in terms of my continues. Alright, done. Okay, so we don't need to do cube or black seal anymore for now. I'll just go back to town for now. Ooh. Ooh, okay, you know what? New season, let's use it. This was from last season, the Golden Chamber. So we'll use the new one this season. Auto loot, nice. If you own any pack spirit and it's in follow mode, you can automatically drop loot, or automatically loot drop, like that's good. Auto loot is really nice. Alright, so let's boss it out. Let's see how much we can get out of this. So this might take a bit longer, just because again our DPS values aren't as high, but let's see what we can do. It's gonna be a bit of a longer fight. But luckily I can just AFK and take a break. Let my boys do their job. Except for when the attacks come directly at my face. Oh! Almost kill myself there. What the heck was that? Oh. I was like, what is killing me there? Oh! Oh my gosh. Just gonna hit by a bunch of shrapnel here. Oh my gosh, of course he had to do it right there. Come on, man. I even predicted. Dude, once I get that prism activated with Dark Gate, it'll be so much better too. I wonder how much it's gonna cost me. I just need one good drop to give me some good FE value, and I can like level up most of my armor and memories and stuff. If I can get a good like 100 FE, that should be perfect, dude. The most I got today was like probably 20. And I was able to net me a couple good items, but nothing too crazy. Dude, being outside that camera angle was kind of weird. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, good. I had like no charge there. Nice, so I got my first time mark 8 beacon, which is good. I could potentially sell that. But I'll probably collect more of them, because I know that these time mark 8 beacons do cost a pretty penny. Nice. What do we have here? Rose plume. Yeah, these are pretty good for boots. Okay, let's see how much Final Bastion is costing. No, they were good in the beginning, but I guess now they're just not that great. No one's really buying the Bastions anymore. They can be so good to just remain tanky. Like, this is why I was able to get to time mark so fast, because of the final bastion. I sacrificed my speed just so I can be tanky and just blow through everything. But it is not worth now, so. Okay, so we have one extra that we can use. Where do we want to put it in? Okay, we don't want to do this. We don't want them to appear too much. If anything, I want to just get more drop quantity. Yeah, I'll farm off the quantity drops. That to me is better. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, what's this? You can go to time mark 1. Or 7-1, sorry. But not worth. It's not worth. It's too much of a grind. Alright, so... Oh, I don't have enough to refresh this just yet. Oh, here we go. Now we're good. Now we have the new things loaded up. So we have our vial. So I want to test and see now without the 20% debuff. I want to see how quickly I can beat some of these Vorax monsters now. Because if we can take them out easily, that means we can really generate some vial quicker. And then that allows us to do some Vorax content. Because yeah, I actually really like Vorax. It's just it's a nice end game mechanic because it gives you a chance to relax. You don't have to, like, of course, while you're in the map, you have to beat the enemies to generate vial, but when you actually beat it and you go into the game itself, the mechanic, it's very nice to relax for a bit because you get to think and analyze what cards you want to use. It's pretty fun. All right, so let's see. Okay, so we're definitely beating this thing up a lot faster. I can tell already. Yeah. Its health is depleting a lot faster. A lot faster. Oh. Oh, it's gone now. I gotta... How much was it again for a vial? I think it was 12, right? Yeah, 12. You need 12 to unlock the first Vorax. Okay, so let's go find this guy again. Where is he? Where did he disappear to? He's long gone. He dipped. He is long. I want to chase him down. Come back here, boy. I want those Valpa Vorax points. Give me that. Where are you? There you are. I'll sacrifice my life for this. I don't care. Come here. Where do you think you're going? Think you can get away from me like that? You're lucky I had to fight the boss. No! Come on, man. Lay down. There you go. And did not want to leave. Now where's the end of the map? Yay! Nelflow R, thanks for the subscribe over on YouTube. Appreciate you. Hope you enjoy the content on the channel. Appreciate you coming through. Alright, so very close to 90. We're gonna keep on pushing to 90. And yeah, once we hit 90, that should be a good point. That should be a good place to actually work on my build a little bit more. Open up some more slots for my divinity so I can rearrange them a bit better. I'm gonna have to get a nice solid divinity slot. One of the pedigrees at least. But these are my top 3 for sure. These are my top 3 picks for actual mechanics. I don't think I'm going to be switching this season. I'm just going to keep these 3 and farm all the way. I was so hooked on night, like every season I play, I'm always using Nightmare. But for once in my life, I'm going to say no. Not this season. I think I found my 3 favorites to rock with. Nightmare can be so good, but it can also be a bit challenging at times. But man, the reward is very high. If you can really make use of Nightmare, you can get some insane value. The Sweet Dream drops are so good. But I think in terms of value now, Vorax is just so good. The Vorax value in terms of FE drops, if you have the pet. I mean, if you don't have the pet, it's not that bad. But if you have the pet, it can juice you up real nice. Like I said, last season I ate up so much FE. Like I was gathering FE like it was candy last season because of Vorax. I'll try and take up this guy too. That way we can get some rolls. Oh, here's a big boy. Oh yeah, I also want to do more Snowflake this season too. So there's 4. Okay, so technically there's 4. There are 4 mechanics that I really do like. Arcana is one I do like as well, but I don't do Arcana until I'm kind of later into the game when all of my equipment is like really maxed out, or at least min-maxed to where I like it. Because Arcana can be really challenging if you're not ready. So I guess 5. 5 mechanics is what I would do. These 3, Vorax, Cube, Lunaria, Arcana, and what's the last one? Vorax, Arcana. Oh, my brain can't even think anymore. Cube, Vorax, Lunaria. Dude, my brain can only think about one thing at a time. It's insane. My brain can't multitask the way it used to. Now it's just like focus on one thing at a time. So I gotta get this map done first, and then I can think. Alright, so definitely easier. 100% easier without the additional -20. -20 makes it so much harder. Okay, what was I saying? Okay, so yeah, Vorax, Vials, or Vorax, Cube, Lunaria. Not Arcana. Yeah, Arcana. That's 4. And what was my 5th one that I liked to do? I guess those 4 are like the most consistent. Normally I'd say Black Sail too, but Black Sail as of late it's starting to get a bit boring for me. In the beginning, it was really nice because I would just generate so much of those void invitations, but now it's kind of meh. Oh yeah, sorry, that's what it was. Snow canvas. There you go. So snow canvas. So my top 5 that I like to use pretty much, well, from here on out now, would be snow canvas 1, or snow canvas, not in any order, but snow canvas, Lunaria, cube, Vorax, and that's about it, I guess. What do we got here? Nothing crazy. No, nothing good here. Nah, we're out of here. Okay. I only really use God of War to just speed up the process to get myself at like closer to time mark 7, but now that we're there, we're fine. And normally I use God of War on like more faster characters like Erica. But last season I used a lot of God of War with Erica 3 and I was just zooming through maps. This season I'm playing a little bit slower and more methodical, so God of War isn't as potent for my build. But it's still nice to use just to get from time mark 5 up to 7. Oh, there's a Cerberus. Where is he? Where is he at? Let's see how much damage I can do on this guy, because Cerberus is stupid. Oh my gosh, I almost killed myself. Damn it, I teleported into his mouth. That was my fault there. Alright, so he's not so bad. If I had the -20 on, I think it would be so much harder. Jesus. And this guy in the purple, he's really tanky. Of his purple aura. Yeah, this guy here, he's super tanked up. Alright, F this. Fighting Cerberus on these smaller maps is never a good thing. If I fight him in like the more open area maps, like the desert maps, he's actually a lot easier to fight and deal with, but because we have such a small condensed area, dealing with his AoE is really, really annoying. Because it covers such a wide radius and it's multi-hitting, so you can never really get a chance to escape. It's fine though. We're almost level 90 here. Pushing close to it. So once we hit level 90, I'm just gonna stop using a little bit of my resources. I don't want to use up all of my checkpoint, or not checkpoint, what could you call them? I don't want to use up all of them because I want to save that for Traveler and potentially time mark 8. So even though I had the battle pass, I don't want to throw away something that's really useful. I do think that for one of my runs though, I think I might go with Trog Mage as one of my other options for module. But for now we're gonna do Trog Boss or Trog General first. Which is why I need the FE. Because if I can't get him now, I might as well just buy him. Okay, I'll save up my cubes. Nice. Dude, I'm so tempted to want to pull. This thing keeps on prompting me. Why don't you buy? Why don't you buy? No. I already bought enough this season with my leftover funds that I had. The leftover currency. I'm gonna save until next season. I already have what I need. Oh yeah, this guy's super annoying too. The guy who cuts the floor. Every time he cuts the floor, it takes up like half your life. Okay, well my boys will deal with them though. Oh, never mind. Oh, he's still cutting the floor. Not for long though. Dedge. Nice divinity drop. If I can even get a legendary drop for those, that'd be crisp. Ugh. Okay, I'm starting to lean a little bit. It's not good. I gotta sit up. I get too relaxed, man. That's the thing with Moto. I get so like relaxed because that's just how his playstyle is. It's very, again, very comfortable. So I tend to just kind of sit back and I lean too much. Whereas with Erica 3, I'm like, okay, I gotta focus. I gotta lock in. Because every decision is so like every decision it's like minuscule decision making, minute details. All right, so we're level 90 now, which is good. So we can at least get some seal mana compensation in there. Do some Lunaria. That was weird. It's lagged up. Come on, the game just lagged me out. What the heck? What is that? Dude. Hello? Servers? Game? This flipping lag just came out of nowhere. Luckily we hit level 90, so we're fine, but damn. So normally with build guides in this game, I will make a build guide again for Moto 1, but not until I hit time mark 8. Not like the way I make builds is if my own rule is if I can't beat Traveler 7 with the build, it's not worth making a build guide for. Last season I should have made my Erica 3 guide, but I got so caught up I forgot. I was making so many other guides last season, like beginner guides, that I forgot to make an Erica 3 guide, but I think this season I'll try and lock in and get a Moto 1 build guide up and running once I hit time mark 8. That is the rule. I have to beat Traveler 7 first, and then potentially get to Profound. But if I can at least beat Traveler 7, that's better than nothing. I want this build to be efficient for everybody. Oh, come on, man. Who's downloading? Who's doing what? Get off the internet. Stop downloading. Whatever it is you're doing. Oh yeah, there he is. Huh? What the? Oh, the lag kicked in. Dude, I'm like... Oh no, are we lagging on stream too? Frames are dropping a little bit. Someone's definitely using the internet and downloading something. I'm feeling it now. Because it was not doing this before. We had a pretty consistent couple hours of streaming now, right? I definitely know that someone's downloading. No ho ho. Alright, just kill this guy, man. Kill the Borax guy. Get him out of here. He's dropping so many bombs all over the place. It's actually making it hard to fight the actual boss. There you go. Ooh, okay, what is this? Okay, we got some more wedges, which is always good. I'll take the wedges, I'm not gonna lie. Wedges are actually pretty good. I won't do black sail though. See ya. Well, let's see. Okay, we can finally sit down and actually level up. There we go. All level 20. So many abilities, holy moly. Okay, let's go back to Lich now. So we'll get more sealed mana comp. So how much does that put us at now as far as our mana comp? We are sitting at 7%. Okay. So we can put some more on here. We want Radical Order? Or maybe Acute Focus, right? Yeah, I'll put Acute Focus on. Okay, I'll go for Fervor Rating. 53% buff effect. Oh, but this is gonna probably cook it, right? Oh no, this is fine. What does this give us? This 53% buff effect for the supported skill. And this gives me 13% additional physical damage and trauma. Okay, I'll test it out. This gives me more damage though, so technically this is not that bad. This could potentially... 800 thou? What the? What, really? Okay, I think it's just because one's okay. This, I know what this is doing. So basically, the reason why I'm saying 800k is because of all the multipliers have gone out. They run out. I see. If I do this, this should. I don't know what's going on. The tooltips are bugged out. But I should be seeing more damage. We're not going to see that much damage here, though. Yeah, we haven't even gotten like all of our pieces of equipment leveled in yet. So we'll probably see a lot more value once we get more equipment, because we still have tier 4 armor. So we have yet to re-level up anything. Okay, so we have that. Can we at least get a better helmet then? Let's see. Let's see if we're able to get a helmet. Let's go with go for an int helmet. So prefix, so minion damage, attack and cast speed. This is 30. Or 6.5, 7%. Oh, this is not bad. 5%. 5% increase is not too bad, and we get some more survivability. I'll take this for now. Any small little incremental increase that we can do just for the time being is better. And that increases our survival, so that's also a good thing. Dude, what is going on with my DPS though? Why do we drop significantly there? So weird. Let me close this for a second. Why are we... Dude, that is so weird. Why did that drop my DPS? That's so weird, dude. It like dropped my DPS down for some reason. I think the tooltips is still kind of busted though, because it's not showing the right amount of DPS. I'm usually over a million. 1.4. Something's not right. For now, it's fine. We'll work with what we got. Oh, well, did I level up my... Hold on a second. Okay, so now we've got more space to work with here, which is good. We can also manipulate this to actually... Yeah, we can probably manipulate this a little bit here. Okay, so let's actually re-roll this. Elixir skills gain charging progress. Can't say that was the best roll there. This we can maybe adjust. It's gonna cost me 2 to rotate. So it's probably not enough then, we'll have to wait. Okay. What else can I level up? Have anything else to actually max out? Why is it showing me this? It's so weird that it shows me that. Hero traits. Okay, so we can level up our minion damage a bit more. It's 1. Some more armor stacked. Okay, our movement speed's almost 20. Okay. Okay, so our memories aren't too bad, but we just gotta work on our slates now. So slate game needs to be altered a little bit more. We gotta get some really good slates going, and then I gotta get a prism for sure. We need a prism. Okay, that's gone. I think I'll do one more map and we'll call it. I've literally been playing all day. I've been playing all day, so me playing for these couple hours, it seems like I just started. I've been literally playing since I woke up. So I need a good break. So I'll probably call the stream after this one, after this map, and I gotta take a good long break. And then tomorrow I don't stream on Sundays, but I'll likely be back during the week. So I'll spend most of my time working on the builds, and then do my best to try and get this to, once again, time mark 8. Get some FE this weekend. And yeah, just spend most of my time off stream just working on content. I still have LE guys that I gotta work on too. There's a lot of stuff that I got on my plate that I need to really, you know, get done. If I can get that out of the way, we'll be crisp. And also I want to get a good Lunaria beginner guide out. Holy moly. Because usually I like to do, like, my build or my guides, typically I like to do more guides around the mechanics than I do with like actual builds. Because things can get really complex in builds. And that's why, like I said, my rule is don't make a build until I get to a high enough time mark, which would be time mark 8. So until we get there, I'm not gonna put anything out build wise. If it was LE though, LE is so much easier. I can like get a build out really fast. Just so much easier. But TLI has a lot of complexities, a lot of nuance that you have to be willing to divulge and not. Uh-oh. Damn it, dude. That was not what I wanted to do. I did not think that the boss was like right there. I was just teleporting away so I can reposition, but I did not think the boss was there. Okay, so I'll just kill this guy and then we'll call it. I know it's a pretty short stream. Usually I go for about 4 to 5 hours roughly. But like I said, I've been playing this game literally all day, man. Literally all day. So I need to just take a little bit of a breather. Give my brain a chance to actually rest and come back fresh. I read a book or something. All right, nice. And we'll save the cube stuff. It's only 37, so not much. All right, so we're done for today at least. We'll come back again. We'll come back in the week, and we'll do some more. We'll push closer to time mark 8. We'll try and get the Traveler with this build, and then we'll go from there. So, folks, again, it's been a short one, but again, I've been playing all day off stream, so my eyes need a break. So I'll come back again, and I'll see you guys during the weekday. And I hope you all have a good weekend. Stay safe out there, rest well, be well, and enjoy yourself. God bless all of you. And as always, new warriors, stay strong, keep fighting, and may the force be with you all, always.